arrived last night for the 2CV Club AGM. This is the only A-series car arrived, belonging to Samuel Fieldhouse, and it was a cold night last night. I spotted this last night, all these. I'm hoping they're field mushrooms. I can have one for my breakfast. That looks alright to me. It's Monday morning. I spent last night here, which is in the farmyard at my sister's house. And tonight I'll be back in Norfolk, and it seems like I've been on the road for quite a few days, having left Tuesday lunchtime. I'm hoping it will be a quiet day on the road today, as it's the Queen's funeral. Well, here we are. It's Saturday 24th September. We're just about at Abbeville and heading south in one hit. This is the River Seine. We just stopped for a picnic somewhere in the Yvelines. Not really sure what the name of the place is. As you can see by the posh houses, though, we're getting very close to Paris. It's 4 o'clock or something, 22 degrees, and we're south of Orléans now. And hopefully we've seen the last of the rain, and it's warming up nicely. (29th of September, south of France. We thought it was going to be hot and sunny. We thought we'd be sitting by the pool. Mind you, all the plant life is loving this wet weather we're having at the moment. It's Friday today, and although it stopped raining, it's miserable, it's cold, and obviously the air is very damp. So I'm going to get the fire going just to check it for the winter, run it for the weekend, and let it go out. We've got a chimney sweep coming in a couple of weeks, so I can let it cool down before he gets here. I've written to the manufacturers to find out if we can get some more of these. They haven't responded, but then it was only a few days ago and we're in France, so it might be a month before they bother. So I'm going to clean this out, take out those two sections either side of the boiler, and you can get to the outside of the boiler drum, and they need to be cleaned. This is a couple of hours later because we found the kitten lying almost dead indoors, and we've had to rush to the vets. They think he might have been poisoned or eaten some poison, so he's there on a drip hopefully by now. Anyway, I'm back. Removed these two covers. It's filthy in there, so I've got to clean it all, and then I think it drops to the ash tray, and then I clean that out. On the positive side, it's got a bit more sunny outside, but it's still very cold. It's only 12-13 degrees. We have made a fire and we have just lit it. So we worked out where the pumps are and turned those on. So now, just see if it all works. It seems not very long ago that this was a very common sight. 6 months ago, maybe. I was hoping it would be a lot longer before we had to light the fire. But it has brought the sun out, so maybe we won't need it after we got it and tested it. We've just come down to check on our melon crop. As you can see, there are quite a few of them. Whether they'll ripen properly, we don't know. And there are some peppers. After a very slow start, we've got some tomatoes, but they're really thick skinned. I think they're still not having enough moisture. And this rather interesting shaped one there. These are all apricots, but they're very dry. There's no juice in them at all, because there's no rain. Time to get the dye out again. when I put it away, it seemed as if the hot weather was never going to end. So I hid and parked it with the roof off. But I think, although it's a little bit warmer today, I don't think it will be the roof on for much longer. Anyway, let's see if she starts. It's a very varied life. Yesterday we had to rush the kitten to the vet because he'd eaten some poison, and today we buried him. And he was born just 2 metres from here, and he used to hide in the hedge when we came in when he was a little kitten, and now he's here. On a more cheerful note, we have bought plenty of bulbs to go in and around the park. So this afternoon I think we're planting bulbs. Before putting bulbs in, obviously, you have to clear. So yesterday I was clearing under here, and these bushes are really spiky. Horrible things. Really vicious. Anyway, I've made a good start. I'll clear it away now, and then start on the rest. It looked kind of like this before, all tangled and overgrown, so I think it looks a lot better now. This is a nice splash of colour. Hopefully in the spring we'll have a lot more like this. There's one other patch of daffs at the moment. Well, it's all that's here, and a couple of patches of these winter crocuses, winter croci, autumn croci, whatever they are. Look at the size of him. Oh, he's safe now under there. No one can see him. We've got tulips, daffs, snowdrops, croci, and some alliums. And I'm going to make a start on this little bit just now. And I thought it would only take me half an hour to clear all this, so I probably will only plant a few dozen. Well, that took about an hour of planting just round those 4 trees. Hasn't made much of a dent on the bulb packets we have, so plenty more to go. But it should make a nice display there of red and yellow in front of that wonderful scene. It's the 3rd of October. I made an early start because these trees are being pollarded this week. The tree surgeon said he'd be here at 8 o'clock this morning. He's only half an hour late. But this view is going to be very different by the end of the week. It's a little after 9, and the team have arrived and have just started. It's going to be a noisy day, I think. She's now, I think, going to wood chip the pile they've already made. Lou has made a start on our outside patio area, or whatever. We've been debating what to do with this, but she's decided these tiles will make a nice usable space, because at the moment it's just a cat litter tray. This is the first batch of I don't know how many, 10, 12, and we're going to stack them up here, leave them to dry for a year or so. But Frederick, who's doing it, says it's better than oak as a burning wood. This is the end of the first day. They've done one tree completely in 2 halves and have been chipping all the small bits and cutting the larger boughs, which are amazingly heavy. They're as heavy, or if not heavier, than oak. But Frederick did say they burn better than oak. It's Tuesday, I don't know, 11 o'clock or something. That further one of those 2 is almost finished, and this one is well on its way. These are the wood chips from the first 3 trees. They took a load yesterday, but we want to use them ourselves. So this is the second lot, and we've probably got another 2 lots like that, I think, before he's finished. It's Friday afternoon. Frederick has finished. Leaving us, he reckons, with about 15 stairs of wood, which ought to last us a whole winter or more on our little wood burner, and lasts about 2 months on the big wood burner. There's the wood chip. Not much really, they took most of it away with them. I think they probably use it in their gardening business, even though we asked for it. There you go. In Britain we have seagulls following tractors. Here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 large birds of prey. I don't know if the camera's going to pick these up. That's Natan that appears to be attracting these birds of prey. Sunday morning, and we're around the Brocants again. Last night we had a big thunderstorm, but today it looks like it's going to be a lovely day. This is at Rockercourt, and it's absolutely enormous. 430 stalls last year, and it looks like it could easily be that many this year. The entire village is taken over. We just came out for a walk in the dusk. Oh, look at the size of that moon. This is what we've moved so far, which is, I don't know, quarter maybe a quarter. Anyway, we're going to try and clear the drive tomorrow and worry about the rest when we get back from England next time.
wood pile is growing, but I think that's us done. We're going back to England now for another 2 and a bit weeks for family matters, and then we'll be back and continue with this and maybe cutting them and splitting them as well if we get the machinery by then. It's lunchtime on Wednesday and we're heading back towards England. We're just somewhere south of Limoges with another 8 hours to go to the ferry. I don't know if these are fruits or berries or what they are, but there's a lot of them on this tree. We are now in England. It's pretty chilly here. Had a smooth journey. We got on the ferry quite quickly, went to sleep quite quickly. The M25 was no more than normally busy, and now we're near Royston. Stopped for a sandwich. We'll be back in Norfolk by lunchtime.